kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the run from inside his own 5.
Thanks, Bob.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him
Thanks,
down.
Trap.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing the video and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And there's a physical run to take a toll. It might not be a big game now.
I should text her tomorrow. Laura, I should text her right now. Laura, Bob just told me that we're all good.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
I'm glad that you finally realized Pete Buttigieg is a faggot.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Utes will snap it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Got to give the defense
credit. Oh, yeah.
Into this hostile environment, they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw, it's Marks. Firing to the right, complete.
Oh, no.
At the 40, there he goes. Flushed through behind his pad.
These guys had negative 30 yards before you guys started watching. What the hell is going on?
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Touchdown, Utah! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
One of the reasons this offense is
That's my overall record is 11-0. No, you're watching yesterday's game.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Is the overall record, and the 6-0 is the conference record. Oh, God.
They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll try the right side. Just ran him over. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups.
Thank you, T-Rap.
When you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
They'll snap it from the
Oh,
34.
got 3 stars right in the middle there.
They're going to ride this running back. Oh, what a move to get open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw that little hesitation.
It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job for the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress
know.
getting
I
it
know.
into the end zone. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal.
Get in. Thank you.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah.
Were you playing with them, Bob, by the way, when they did that trios game right before I came back? Oh no, you weren't in that match. Were you watching it?
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like a douchebag saying it because I feel like I sound like an asshole. But nobody wants to play if I'm not around. Because they just don't want to. Oh, you don't got to worry about that.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass,
Oh,
it's Mark.
kidding me?
Getting some heat.
No way.
And the pressure gets him.
He avoids this game like the plague.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Racy ass. They're going to run it now.
One back in the backfield. He gets
Oh,
the carry.
shit.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
No, I played the run there, believe it or not.
Tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10.
I know, it's ridiculous.
He's going to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I know, that should have been
Last
picked.
time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hard-hitting tackle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
He's got it.
I was my safety bailing.
Looking for a man. It's Marks. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the completion to the sideline. A solid.
Jeez Louise.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's right on target. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense with the scoop and score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's quarterback's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners.
You know, it's funny. I called the QB spy on that play, too.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He made the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
Come on.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
And the Utes have a first down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Wants to throw. It's Marks. Floats it out in space. At 25 on its way. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field.
They popped that one.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as a completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So,
and that one is picked up.
Did I get that?
He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. First down for this offense.
I did?
He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
These DBs better stay ready because even though they're trailing by a lot in this game, the opponent's not trying to run the ball and bleed the clock. They are still taking shots, so you're going to have to...
I know, so fucking close.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy.
You noticed that, huh?
Going on the ground, the defense
Fucker.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Oh, man.
Wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much
I know.
tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play.
Yeah, right.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Dropping back, it's Mark. They get to him as he
Come
throws.
on. Oh, motherfucker.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a catch at the 20. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling.
I thought he was going to break that fucking kick return.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money.
The guy was too close.
And just carving this defense up.
He would have caught it, maybe fumble it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Utah offense returns back on the attack. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for
Fucking
a
tired.
touchdown. They
Shouldn't
can
have started
build
this
some
game.
confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Working the middle, it's complete.
Jesus Christ, what are these catches you guys are making?
Ready for the 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
I faked the shit out of him.
3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
And he caught that. Come on.
But not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down at the 34.
I thought my guy might have knocked it out of the back of his.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
They are.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put 1 mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Caught in the backfield, it's Higgins. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds.
Should we go for a 95-yard touchdown pass?
Here comes the Texas offense. They torched this defense
Watch
with
this.
an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he's going to go
so back.
Very close.
Get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He's up to 90 yards on the ground.
Close for
That's
comfort.
just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gets it out quickly. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Jose.
Drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers. So
And bring the battering ram in again.
They know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Got room at the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback checking the play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Direct snap.
Get in, you motherfucker.
And with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Easy. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown Longhorn! And the route is on. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Marks. It's complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Burns. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Marks. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. And the pass hits, picked off.
That guy's got like 18 picks for me this year. He's a fucking unbelievable.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this DB.
Ask Travis, he's a Mets game. He's a Mets fan, I mean.
Within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
And they did not let him get to that first down.
That's usually when he's looking and wondering where the fuck Brian is when we're fucking fighting for our lives inside of a fucking shed.
By converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. They'll try to pick up the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I know there are some people that say no. In your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. Setting up the screen. Just steamrolling his way through. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that.
Just a 2-minute chunk.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
A first down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody.
No. Oh, my God, I wish.
Into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep...
Think about it. Like, it's one thing playing, like, the computer games, which it's basically just, like, scrimmages for the...
This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You're right, and losing his shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would last for, like... You're right, and he would lose to the computer. You're actually 100% right. Yeah, I'm done.
Because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Oh.
What a spectacular grab.
How is that possible?
Try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continued to fight.
Your corner is fucking 99 speed. How is that even possible?
Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Dances away from one. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the freshman does a great job using his...
That's the ball game, gentlemen.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.
That is all she wrote.